everyone. St. George here, and welcome to another Midwestern Minecraft Mining Livestream. We are here on Livestream at number 17 of the series. Do appreciate everybody who's come out. I hope that your guys' time zone, whatever your guys' time zone is most wunderbar. So, on the agenda for today is, of course, yet another bit of mining stoofs and hopefully getting all that good stuff. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Want all the good stoofs because, well, good stuff is what I need. So yeah, not sure what we're going to be getting today. Hopefully we will be getting at least some amount of iron. Of course, you guys, me and my hopper need. My need for all the iron, all the hoppers, all the jazz related to that. So hopefully we will be able to get some fun related to that going. So, but due to this week being a little bit of a hectic week, I haven't been able to do as much gaming as I may have liked and all that, but that is all right. At least we should theoretically be able to get something done. So, hooray! Hooray, 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 hooray. So let me go and finish getting this stuff here. Let's see, Minecraft. Okay. I was starting to panic. I was like, did I remember to back up my my stuffs? And the answer, yes. So I did. All right. So let's see here. Got that all empty. Inventory is looking good. That's ready. That's ready. That's ready. Okay, let's see here. Just quickly taking a gander, reminding myself what I did. Did do a little, manage today a little bit of mining off cam, of course, but oops. Of course, we'll be able to do everything off cam. And let's see here. There they are. Just for the giggles, take an extra quarter stack of dirt. All right. So I do apologize yesterday, Saturday, for not being able to stream. Like I said, I had a party invitation and some old friends and all that. So I was like, I'm not going to turn down a party. Some old friends I've been able to chat with a while. It's some of the people I haven't been able to talk to in a while, sort of thing. So that is what I did. That is indeed what I did. Hear water nearby, of course. But that's that. So yeah, we all had a fun time. I'll honestly tell you guys, I did want to stream, but hello. Let's see here. If I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have spotted this iron. So yes, I have finally been able to get the latest update to, or at least the 121.4 update to the faithful resource pack. Get out of the way of that bloody gravel. completely, totally frickin' forget again. Let me get you guys that link. Let's see. There we go. Faithful pack done. There we go. And this is the X64 resource pack. So let me go ahead and dump that link in chat for you guys. There you go. Like I said, I want something that's, you know, I've always liked something that is, doesn't feel like, you know, it's going to overstress the eyes. I have this stupid bottle, stupid thing. Something that won't make my eyes feel like, oh, they're trying to, you know, pop out of my trunk. Because, I tell you, there are times. Sorry, there we go. Times where I feel like that's what's happening is that these water pockets. You know, there are times where it feels like when I'm playing this game, and that's all my visual receptors want to do is just they just want to, you know, pop out of my the sockets, and I'm like, part of me is like, wow, why does it have to be like this? Why? That. Breather here, PQ, and I just put myself in. Why did I do that? Breather, and where do I go for that? Oh. I've forgotten I'd done that. One of the things I did do this past week, Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday? Something like that, where I went and spent some time going through and some of our old previously explored areas and dug out that way I have a little more dirt at my disposal for mine, of course. You know, I just went to, you know, just completely random, didn't try to be too nice about it, you know, just went, it was like, find dirt, tree, don't be a dum-dum. You need the dirt so you can do more mining. And so I did that. That's what I've got now. I've got a lot more dirt stowed away there at the end of the mine shaft. Oops. Oh, bloody clay. I said I will never, ever want for clay again. Now that we have the lush caverns biome. I know that's a well-worn rut, but don't gotta worry about it. To gravel. trying to remember to keep myself hydrated. I woke up today. I shouldn't say this morning because it was afternoon already. It was, I don't know what exactly. I think it was simply because I was dehydrated. Hadn't been drinking enough water and all that. Excuse me. That, I think it was, I just barely woken up. My alarm even hadn't gone off. And then a slight little bit of vertigo. And so I was stretching out and putting myself on one of my limbs to, be able to reach over and see what time it was. And if it was, acceptable, get up and start doing my errands. I had a lot of errands to run today, so. And a lot of chores, too. Only partway through putting away some clean bark. Seems like in some ways it barely seems like I've even started. And it's one of these things of, real life sucks. It makes me, it's definitely being more of an adult that I'm seeing, why, oh, hello. This is definitely one of those bits where, having to be a responsible adult, I can definitely see why people out there who can be very irresponsible with life because it just sucks so much. There are people out there that they don't want to do nothing. I would love to, not have to worry about a darn thing. Honestly, I don't want to have to. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to worry about a darn thing. But unfortunately, life would suck even more if didn't take on responsibility on all that. Unfortunately, I have to do. Andesite. Checking my math here. I've heard, stories of, people who, how to make good life choices and, that sort of thing. It's just, in some ways it's sad that, somebody's going to end up in that sort of position. And, part of me finds it sad. Oop. unfortunately, there are always going to be the jerkwads in the universe and all that. And some of those people just need to go away. I would have to, either, win the lottery or secure either some excessive means of financial support in order for me to become a full-time content creator. And of course, I was talking at work Thursday. I said, our warehouse is probably going to try to throw mud in our eye and give us a delivery and all that. And that's exactly what happened. We got a delivery Friday night, even though we weren't scheduled for one. And a number of my coworkers were like, "Gosh darn it, Tree, why did you have to be psychic?" And I was like, I just said they probably just going to throw mud in our eye. That's exactly what happened. They threw mud in our eye. Yeah, I've been down here. Thought I saw that. But I just said that broke and decided to throw mud in our eye, and that's exactly what happened. All of them were like, "Geez, thanks, Tree." I was like, I can't help it that they decided to smite us. Not my fault. I just said that I have a potential inkling that they might send us a delivery. And that's what they did. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Hello. Just, one of these things, I derive a lot more, feel that being a content creator is my purpose in life. And as much as I wish I didn't have to worry about that, stupid, what's it block? Times, wishing I didn't have to worry about IRL and all that, and blah, 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 blah. It's just easier to remember to try to be thankful for what you do have. And it's nobody's life's gonna be perfect, but try to make most of what I can. Never been. I would love to be, you know, like one of these very famous YouTubers, groups of YouTubers and Twitch streamers and all that. Very much prefer to at least, you know, at least have something, and that's what I got. It's like Ricardo/Ricardon in the start of the Gondolera Cycle series, in the first book, The Steel of Wraithscar, where he describes is that I don't remember the exact line he uses, but he says is that I was well enough known. Oops, that was an oops. I was well known, but not much beyond my own circles. You know, he'll say, you know, he was well known within his stuff. So, and that is, you know, sort of a not necessarily a mediocre sort of guy, because Ricardon describes, you know, he's been through a lot linguistically. Described as having fought in World War II in the United States Marine Corps, and his fiancée during the war left him for another man, and so that allowed him to pursue his career in linguistics as a professor of Romance languages at, I think it was at Santa Barbara is what I'm remembering, where his institution was. And so, so it's always interesting how something in the world can influence, you know, what happens in life. That was smart. That was real smart. Let's go get a supply shulker box. Let's get some more dirt. So long as I don't get more derp. I don't need no more derp. Less derpage, the better. So yeah, it's he also describes, at least in the mental narration of, you know, when he first awakens, when Carter first awakens in Gondolera, you know, or at least in those few early days. Oops. Oopsies. Those squids. Have I forgotten anything over here? Let's go and carefully crack open a block right there. Let's see. This much over here. Let me quickly do a quick air pocket. Like too much has been missed, so if I have missed stuff, I'm not gonna cry over. Oh, there's some iron. Come to daddy. So I can see and quickly catch my breath. Please stack up our cards. Yeah, it's of course Ricardo and his self-narration at the start of The Steel of Wraithscar. He describes, you know, he's got cancer, and even though he's been able to live for a while, the docs, of course, estimate, you know, Ricardo, you don't have come on. Ricardo, we don't have much time left, dude. And that's where he describes his time with Antonia, a young, sophisticated worldly woman. I don't remember. I think she's sort of described as she's described as like in her mid to like 20s, maybe early 30s. Fell down, so that's good. From what I can remember, I also know she was suffering a medical malady, but I'm not remembering what she was suffering from in particular. But like Ricardo, she was trying to get in a little bit of a last-minute adventure before Death said, "Okay, it's your time," sort of thing. It was, basically, sort of two opposites. A young, vibrant, attractive woman, and a guy who's been a linguistics professor who's been through a lot. Yeah, bloody hell! That's part of the reason why I've been trying to do some of the adventure stuff I've been doing. Because, quite honestly, don't get me wrong, I love playing video games. But at the same time, there is a little bit more to the world than playing video games. Oops. I try not to go down in situations like this, simply because it's just easier to not go and go, okay, where do I need to go back up? Hello? Where am I going? But, yeah, that's why I've been trying to get a little bit more adventure stuff done. Hoping to find out sometime within the next week or so if my vacation time was approved for next month. And if it has been approved, well, we'll be able to squeeze in some extra streams. Let's see. 30 blocks of gravel. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? Did I forgot to turn difficulty back on. When we were coming back here, at first, obviously my eyes were playing tricks on me. Tree brain went, "Is that a slime?" And I was like, wait a minute. Did I even turn difficulty back on? And no, I hadn't turned difficulty back on. More bloody gravel! And iron. Iron. We have iron. It is the very thing I need. Come to Tree Daddy. Give me iron. Why was there only that amount of stuff? First I thought I'd missed a block again. Duh. I just despise gravel. Absolutely despise this stuff. Yes, I know it has its purposes. And, of course, full inventory. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get rid of some of this bloody hair gravel. Excuse me, but it felt good. Yeah, it's the thing that happened yesterday was quite good. Like, come on, place yourself there, bloody gravel. More gravel I get rid of, the happier I'll be. Sorry, I'm gonna stretch my limbs. They're saying, stretch us, tree, stretch us. Oh, I popped a tree shoulder. Ow! The name of all the rays of the sun, why? Oh, my limb shoulder. Ow. Ow. Oh. Oh. That hurt. It did indeed. I was not expecting that much of a big pop. Iron! More iron. And more iron. And lapis. Lapis lazuli. Nice big iron pocket. Tree is happy. Tree is getting happier. Look at that. Stack and almost stack and a half of iron there, guys. That makes Tree very happy. Let's quickly stow away some of this stuff we don't need. Come on. I hate it how sensitive the mouse wheel can be at times. Whoa, excuse me. Go ahead and stow away some I almost said gravel. Stow away some of the cobble here. And more iron and more bloody gravel. Why, oh why, do I have to deal with all the bloody gravel? It's just being a gravelly pain in the butt. Why, oh why, do we have to deal with gravel? Okay, let's go ahead here and get... Hello! We have raiders! Let's get that incoming message going! It's a Kiki raid! For those of you coming in on that Kiki is your friend raid, I am Osage Orange. I am a variety streamer. We are currently doing some Midwestern Minecraft, doing some, doing some mining. As soon as I can type here, my twigs. There we go. Yeah, welcome raiders. It's the bloody adverts. Yes, Kiki, I agree with you. The bloody adverts. How was your stream, Kiki? What were you playing? Give us all the details and the drama and the fun. Hope your stream was most wunderbar. Yeah, give us all the details, Kiki. Just doing some mining. So it's 3, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ah, Path of Exile 2, right? I was starting to say Path of Evil 2. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that doesn't sound right. It's one of these things. There are so many 2s, it seems. Like I said, I don't know why I was thinking Path of Evil 2. It was like, that doesn't sound right. Why is my canopy trying to insert words into my mouth? Oh, wait, it's supposed to do that. It's just inserting the wrong words. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just doing some mining, getting a little bit of the mining stuff in Minecraft. Don't forget the torches. I need to go. I knew I was forgetting to do. I just reminded. Saying torch. That just made me think of illumination. I'm getting all tongue-tied. Placing the... I keep getting distracted. Saying torch made me think of illumination, and illumination made me think of GPU, and I forgot to go looking at my some of the local and vendors for GPUs earlier today. You know, at least look. I was looking at one vendor. What was it? I think it was Best Buy. I think it was. Was it Best Buy? It was somewhere. I don't remember specifically what model GPU it was, or whose GPU, I should say. I forget whose model and whose it was and what model. But it was a quad slot GPU, and it was like 1,000-watt secondary power needed to be, plugged in from your PSU, and I was like, God, I wish I had 1,000-watt PSU. I only got an 850 ion. So, that's the thing. I was like, what is it that I'm forgetting to do today? And that was it. Duh. That is honestly what I need. Knowing that, I needed to be able to run Skylines 2. It would help me run City Skylines 1 a lot better. So I'm running on a 10-year-old GPU. And it's just, there are times where it is just... Come on. There are times where it is just struggling to keep up. It's just struggling to keep up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's go toss this bad bit of flint right there. Goodbye. Hate you, you piece of junk. I shouldn't say hate. Despise. I despise it. Despise quite strongly. There we go. It's a lot better use of terminology. And we got, not only have we got more iron, but we also got more bloody gravel. One of those moments of sigh. Yeah, it's just, I saw that. It was like, what was that, Thursday? Something like that. So the Wednesday or Thursday, I went and looked, and no, wait, it was Friday. It was Friday that I went and looked, and I was like, oh boy, don't have 1,000 watt PSU. Ion! Sorry for anyone who suffers from any what's it there? I'm just so happy. Something that way. I was so bloody happy that I got some iron, a nice big patch of it. Some dirt there. Got me tree daddy. Yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gravel! I've got 3/4 of a stack worth of bloody gravel, and it means I have to go use it to mine. Gosh darn it! Now I'm thinking of Finding Nemo. Oh, hello over there, white cat. What you think you're trying to do over there, white cat? Just a second. He's trying to get his way out. We'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. But of course, as said, white cat wanted out. He was like, let me out, tree daddy. Excuse me. We have a... I have a need to go use the litter box. Was that a momentary, what am I supposed to be saying? Makes me think of, the sort of the running gag of 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sort of saying, someone says what? So, something like that. Rich in copper ore, that's for sure in this area. Let's go ahead. Bridge. Come on. I said this mouse wheel of someone of late has been a little bit nefarious. Not nefarious. Fidgety. I don't know why I was thinking of nefarious. Like a nefarious plan. A nefarious plan of world conquest. Speaking of nefarious and all that, there's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. There's a story I've been doing just a smidge of research on recently by Harry Turtledove. It's called Vindicaba, based on Neo-Incan Empire capital of the same name. Basically, back in the mid-16th century, when the Spanish conquistadors were busily running amok in Central and South America, they went and conquered excuse me, one of the many people there. They conquered the Inca Empire, and their stronghold that lasted for something like 40 years or something like that was named Vindicababa, and basically they were, for it was like about a 40-year span, a thorn in the conquistador's side, till the Spanish finally got fed up enough that they went and outright destroyed the city. And Harry Turtledove, who I've talked about many times in previous streams, has written a short story called Vindicaba. And basically it depicts, I think it's like sometime in the 22nd century, the 2100s. I think it's like in the early to mid 2100s, where humanity has been, let me get you the article from the Turtledove wiki. That way I'm not trying to pull out all the details out of my canopy. Let me see here. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Away. Let's see. Come on, stupid mouse. Where's the cursor? There you go. Riding up on something there. My stand here. Harry Turtledove wiki. All right. Let's see. Pull up here. Come on, stupid thing. Do your thing. Vilcambaba. That was it. Vilcambaba. But don't know what I was trying to say. Vilcambaba. Mamba. Whatever. Basically, it's told from the perspective of Harris Moffat III, who, quotation marks, rules over a combined rump state of the U.S. and Canada, after dealing with the Klorp, Krolp, which are, think of a centaur, but instead of a human head, think of a jack-o'-lantern with glowing eyes and related stuff. Just a second. White Cat wants back in. Just a second. He wants in. You feeling better over there, White Cat? I hope you are. I hope you're feeling better after having gone to the litter box. So anyway, the Clorp, however it is you pronounce it, they had it was sometime about in this century, the 21st century, that he that the Clorp took over the remnants of the U.S. and Canada, invaded Earth, and the Moffat family, they've ruled over the rump state of U.S. and Canada, which is more or less confined to the Rockies and on both sides of the U.S.-Canadian border. It's mostly, a lot of Canada's been overrun. There's only it's described in the portion is along the Rockies, and it's mostly in the U.S. Rockies where the two combined nations, their rump exists. And basically, President Moffat III, who's also the Prime Minister of what's left of Canada, has to deal with the fact that the aliens haven't... they want gold, the little bit of gold and silver that's been found in Utah. And, they're described as, a very destructive, ecologically destructive race. They exploit the land with no regard for conservation or anything like that. They say, resource! We needed resource! Take! That's all they do. And so, he institutes, the ambassador for the aliens comes to him and says, hey, we your people and mine, we signed a peace treaty 50-something years ago, and unfortunately we gotta come in and take this little bit of precious metal because we need it. And he says, well, may I have some time to think about it? And he said, okay, we'll give you a day. That's all you get. And it also, I've read this on the wiki, and of course President Moffat says no. So eventually, it leads to a 3 or 4 day rebellion by the rump state of the U.S. and Canada, and unfortunately, they of course get smashed. So it's an analogy of when the Spaniards and the other European powers of the time came into the New World and were literally so far past the existing civilizations in this part of the world that they were, inevitably squashed. So I'm thinking about getting it. There's some iron. Come to daddy. Just quickly seeing if there might be some more. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's of course thing I know Turtle does best for is the Southern Victory series, or Timeline 191. But there's a couple other books and wherewithal that and authors and wherewithal I've seen. I was like, oh, I need to get this at some point and read it. So I'm currently reading most of the way through the second book in Sharon Green's The Blending series. I will never have want for clay again. Come on. I haven't read the series in years, and I'm surprised that there are parts of it that I'm remembering as what. Jeez Louise, White Cat! Just a sec, he wants out again. Seriously, wish my cat would stop being such a freaking needy child. Unfortunately, seems to be what he becomes when I'm streaming at times. So they're the roommates, but they're not always around, like me. And is that water? Let's just go ahead and fill this. Fill this bloody thing in. So as I was trying to say, for the blending series, I'm surprised I'm remembering as much as I am. Because I haven't read the series in a long, long time, so... It's... haven't been able to really find a satisfactory ebook copy of the series of the blending. It is to my liking, which I find kind of sad. But if that is what it be, I'm just gonna have to live with it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy here started. Go bye-bye. Stuff there. It's not really enough, I think, to make a warrant a trip back to the smelter. Not sure if I really want to do that. I stopped off before I forget. Be very easy at times to forget to do such, and then when you realize, wait a minute, why do I not have enough of insert thing? And I was like, oh wait, right, you forgot to stack it up. Ores here. will gladly take all the iron I can get. Hold on. Just a sec, guys. I'm going to take the opportunity to quickly go use little trees room, so I will BRB. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go, so let me finish getting settled back in here. So, yeah, it's like I said, one of those days where it's nice to relax. Go ahead here and get back into the fun. So get rest. get back into the mining. Mine. White cat. And he came back in as I was coming back in. So, I see you coming over here, white cat. What you want there, dude? What you want, you furry four-legged feline? Are you feline fine right now, white cat? You are. What you want there, white cat? He's in and out mode again. Sorry about that, guys. Unfortunately, I felt a cramp in my root there. That's why I was struggling. One of those moments where, you put your leg down, or in my case, root down wrong, and it was like ow. I just kept groaning mentally. Critter. In and out. Very nearby. Just wish you'd stop your grunting, groaning, and moaning. There he is. He's hiding somewhere nearby. I'm not going to bother trying to track him down. He's like somewhere up there. Moan and groan, complain and whine. All you want, Mr. Sandbit, you ain't gonna get me. Not if I have anything to say about it. I'm suddenly thinking of the Examination Channel's Minecraft cover of Zombie Girl, Macabre Rotten Girl, and bloody gravel. And how the protagonist, voiced by Kathy Chan, I was thinking back to before the zombie apocalypse and all that, and then boyfriend, was a good guy, and just things went to heck when the zombie apocalypse happened. Whole frickin' gravel gets mine while we're at it. But yeah, she the whole world goes down the drain when the zombie apocalypse happens. And she during the time period of when the the zombies were overrunning their town, it's revealed that he abandoned her during the overtake, and when she got infected with the zombie virus, whatever it is, whether it be something like World War Z. I'm not much into that sort of stuff, quite honestly. But I might go ahead and get at least. I know that they made, what was it, a TV series or a movie, something like that, out of the book, and so I was just suddenly hearing that zombie made me think of that. Just a sec. Why can't once in? Sorry about that, guys. All right. Sorry about that. So let me go ahead here and get you the. Let's see. Make sure this is the yeah, that's the examination. Yep. And then oh. All right, so I got the here is the version, the Minecraft version by Examination. Then here is the original Macabre Rotting Girl with animation by Puka Garu Kiss. Right here, boom. There's both features of both of each innovation that I like. Each has its strong points. Of course, the Minecraft version took some cues, obviously, from a number of cues from the original, including the more green zombified dress that Rina-chan's female singer, that Rina-chan as the female protagonist was wearing. And, when she's zombified, and some of the shots and all that. Also, took it for more Minecrafty sorts of stuff and all that, but still, it's a little bit different. So anyway, now that that's finally out of the way, for now, let's get on our way here. It's that tree. Don't be a dum-dum. Do not be a dum-dum. It took me a moment to get White Cat settled back under the blankets. So it was like I literally had to pick him up, pick up one of the blankets, put him under, and he started saying, yes, gimme. Is that? No, that wasn't it. It's me having wishful thinking. Some lapis. Tree dead. Well, I'm thinking about it. Thursday's stream is going to definitely be off this week again because Tree Dad's asked me to come do something with him, and so it's one of these things where helping a family out and all that, and I tried to ask her. It's one of these cases like I work nights, right? I was like, but is there any way you can ask Tree Bro or Tree Mom to help out with that? And it was like, I saved you till last, son. And unfortunately, they both have elected not to do it. So you're the unlucky winner. And so I don't know all the details quite yet, but I do know that I saw those torches right there, and for an instant I put them up there, and I thought that was coal. I don't know all the details just yet, but I will undoubtedly learn more soon. You know, it's just so interesting when you think about the similarities between Minecraft and a vintage store. It's originally, vintage store started out as a Minecraft mod, and then it sort of unfortunately got Mojang didn't quite say, we don't approve anymore. So it's become its own game and all that. I've thought about perhaps playing Vintage Story. I've actually bought it a while back. That way, if I ever decided, yes, I want to play it, I would have already bought it. And that way, you just said, go ahead and say, install, play. But at the same time, it's a lot. In some ways, it's a lot like modded Minecraft or other more complex games. Is that you need to make a pick. You need to do a certain amount of foraging with your metals, and you have to go collect iron. And you can't just, unlike here in Minecraft. Excuse me. You can't just go ahead and toss raw iron into the your smelting location. You gotta go through. You gotta add charcoal. You gotta build a special furnace, kind of like the blast furnaces that are in Minecraft these days. You have to go through a whole rigmarole just to be able to do that. And part of me is like, do I really want to have to do that? Yeah. Quite honestly, right now, no. Now, if I get tired of Minecraft, and honestly, I've been playing it for years, and all that, but I don't foresee, at least for the time being, getting bored of it. Excuse me, but it felt good. Excuse me again, but it still felt good. See, that is why I don't try to overexert myself in games like this. It's because it is, in a number of ways, easy to get very burned out. I've gotten burned out. As I said, I've gotten burned out on Time Quest. That's why, it's back in 2020, after we completed our Plains Dwarf base world. I was like, gosh darn it, I gotta wait a couple more months for next incarnation of Minecraft to come out, and I'm stuck, and I don't want to do anything more in this current world. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's a crap mod I've always been wanting to play. Let's do that one. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that's excuse me. I was one of those times that I made the executive decision to play essentially a light mod of Minecraft, and I'm glad I did. It's a little something different. Ah. I was trying to remember how big this diorite mountain was. Mountain in quotation marks, of course. Excuse me. I hope you're settling back down there, White Cat. He's busily making what looks like loop-de-loops on tree bed. Excuse me. Notice I got myself turned around. I woke up. I had a little bit of vertigo as I was initially waking up and tried to turn off my alarm, and then boom, I was hit by a big attack of vertigo. It's like, oh, I'm dehydrated. Or at least that's my theory, is that one of the other times got vertigo was I was in bed and was dehydrated. And I looked it up and it was like, dehydration, huh? Now that's just, of course, one symptom. Hello. Excuse me. I wasn't sleeping at all either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I had some stuff I had to do Saturday before yesterday's dinner thing. Thursday was just awful, as was Friday. Excuse me. Finish a quick yawn fest. Oh, excuse me. Obviously, I was trying to send that down the wrong set of stomata. Leaf mouths, essentially. The allegory, the analogy, not allegory, that I like to attach to that. I'm just hoping that my vacation time gets approved for next month. Because I really need it. I really, honest to goodness, need it. Louise. I honestly despise being this tired. Especially on a weekend day, or should I say night? It's just, one of those times where things just get, Well, excuse me, but it felt good. Excuse me again, but it still felt good. Stupid. Come on, Buck. Excuse me. Look at that. Iron. Uh, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just go ahead and bury this stuff right here. That way I don't gotta freaking worry about it. Ah. I've been able to get some mining done, guys. That's always a good thing. Torch there so I can bloody see. With me talking about the Galacticraft series we did like 5 years ago, whatever it was, I've occasionally gone to rewatch Achievement Hunter's second Galacticraft series. It's not that the first said that their first series wasn't good. It's just that I feel that the second series has shall we say, a lot more content to it. A lot more content. And I think it's like episode 8. 8's the number I'm remembering. At least in this case, there's they've built the rocket, and they have the achievement hunters. They've got this building that they call NASA. Excuse me. And they've got the rocket, and people are wanting to use the rocket, and other people are like, no, we're not ready yet, sorts of stuff, and so in one of his usual stunt sorts of things, Jeremy Dooley takes the rocket and he says, mine, all mine. And so they have outside of NASA about, I'd say probably at least the better part of probably about 100 blocks away. They have a little production area, where they make, where they smelt out all their metals. They do some of their crafting and all that. So anyway, Jack's there. And Jeremy, says, hey, Jack, you went to you over there by the smeltery, which is one of the big features of their production area. Jack says, yeah, well, would you look by NASA? And Jack says, okay, I'm looking at NASA. And then Jeremy, holding up the rocket above his head, runs by and says, I got it! And, yeah, Jack just laughs his head off, seeing, Jeremy run by, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, Jeremy just literally runs by with the rocket on top of his head saying, I got it! And Jack, of course, gets a kick out of it. It was Jeff who famously came up with, that helped inspire flint coal. It says, I got a piece of flint and I have some coal, and then, God, was it? I think it was Gavin who said flint coal? Or something like that. And, of course, I need to get the other stuff here. Of course, it was later on in the series. I think it was like episode 22-ish, 23, somewhere in that general vicinity of the series, where Jeremy found the great female part of Venus. He called it the great stone boob. And why did I have to think about that? Of course, Jeremy, in my experience, tends to say some pretty off-the-cuff sorts of stuff at opportune times. And, well, that can cause, of course, drama. Wanted that, not that. Now I want you. Take you and put it there. Put in stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Go get rid of all that bloody gravel. Like I said, about the only thing I tend to use it for is fill, unless I really need it. Let's go ahead here. We're going to press ourselves on. I hear you, little squid. Come on. Two iron. Enough to make 4 hoppers. At least from that little guy. Excuse me, but it felt good. More iron. Excuse me, copper. Excuse me again, motherfucker. Here in a bit, after we get back to the main mine shaft, we'll go ahead and take a break. Yes, I'm yawning, but excuse me. Yes, I'm yawning, but at the same time, I've got the strong urge to hopefully get at least another side gallery done. Bloody flint. Got something in my eye. I hate it when that happens. I just saw this little bit of granite right there, and I thought that was furnace, and I thought it was redstone. I was like, redstone! Oh wait, that's granite. Duh. Good. Enough to be able for us to not have to worry about too much stacking issues, but now that we found this iron, we just might. To go get a little bit more, methinks. Just come over here. Oh, bloody gravel! That's actually not quite enough. Oh. Like, where the heck did the thing go? And yeah, that should now definitely be enough. One stack of torches. Now what? Never easy doing mining. Let's get my pick. Main miner pick. I'm thinking about, talked about Heiss, the guy in Denver I've been wanting to meet and haven't been able to meet him yet. And I remember one of these YouTube poop videos that somebody made, where basically he goes stick over Mason Bogey having a Ridgeway spark arrestor. Basically, what a spark arrestor is especially for timber or timber or coal burning locomotives, is that any unburnt parts of the fuel, any parts of the wood or coal that gets sent out the stacks are, of course, having the potential to start a fire. So let's see here. And this particular YTP was a one when he shows him reacting back in the day when he used to play Railroads online. Showed him reacting to a Mason Bogey, which is I forget which particular wheel arrangement that is, but he goes ballistic over this Mason Bogey having a Ridgeway spark, a Ridgeway spark arrestor, which is basically a spark arrestor is basically a device on the smokestack, funnel, chimney. Take your preference for terminology. There's the link. To start the stop sparks getting away from the engine. You know, they can be either in the smoke box, like DNR GW491 has had, or typically there are screens, either in the firebox or on top of the smokestack. And so in this YouTube poop video I just posted, he's just going ballistic over the fact that a Mason Bogey, which is, to my understanding, a locomotive that really wouldn't work too hard. I mean, it'll work hard, but it's not, it's not so, won't be so absolutely strenuous that it needs a really fancy-schmancy spark arrestor. But in the video, he just goes ballistic. And in the YTP video, him going ballistic is made into, rather funny edits. So, anywho, I'm taking a look here. Let's go ahead and take a break. So, yeah, guys, go ahead and stand up, stretch, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, use the restroom. I'll see y'all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, tree is back. You know, was looking at the my chatbot messages here on my Streamlabs chatbot window, and earlier today I was just after I'd gotten back from running some of my errands and all that, and I don't remember who it was from. It was definitely some sort of spam account. But this account had sent me this very weird looking link, and, you know, I was like, what the heck is this? You know, thing. You know, I was like scratching part of my trunk head. I was like, what in the heck is that? This looks so sussy. So I was like, nope, delete. And, you know, it's just that is one of my continuing gripes is that, you know, there are people out there who create these spam accounts to try to, you know, people, you know, like lead people to, you know, like sites of ill repute and gambling and yada, 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 yada. And it's just like, don't you have something better to do? Couldn't you go out and, you know, go find a job? If you want to do programming, go find some job. Go get a job somewhere and do some genuine good for the world. Not, you know, try to illegally drain someone else's hard-earned money with spam linking and all that. And phishing and yada, 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 yada. And just do something better with your life. Just don't do all the spam stuff. And so it was one of these cases of, like I said, it was like, oh my god, this looks so freaking sussy. So, I'll go ahead here and get my headset back on. Let's see here. There, so just do something better with your life than go create spam and try to drain somebody else's hard-earned money from their bank accounts. It's the way Mojang seems to have gotten the copper here programmed, at least as of 119. Excuse me, it's tends to be somewhat associated here with granite. Don't do that to me, wheel. Stupid thing. Do that to me, wheel. Oh, if I kept my right index twig farther away from the wheel. Got some clay. Oh, hello. From what little I can see. So, sucking me down there, stuff. A little breather here. So some dirt here. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that. Oh, I stand corrected. So that is that. Sec, I thought that granite right there was dirt, and I was like, oh wait, it's just granite. What am I thinking? With the way I'm feeling, I don't think we'll do a fourth guy after this. I think we'll just do 3, because I am feeling, like I said, this last half week, since about last Thursday, I have not been getting enough sleep. I mean, for example, Saturday evening, after the thing I went to, I intended to stay up and, do some Minecraft, do some Titan Quest, and, like it was being an attention needer because, of course, I had gone away even though the roommates were home. But, I went to give them a little bit of love, and so I laid down and, I had my computer on and, turned it on, anticipating, doing stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, anticipating doing stuff, and I guess I was, I was just so tired that, I conked out. It was, then Sunday morning, it was like sometime after 1 a.m., about 24 hours ago now, and I woke up and I was like, great, did I fall asleep? And I looked over at my bedside alarm and I was like, yep, I fell asleep. And of course, sort of thing, and, so, rolled on my back and, actually put, ooh, hello. Actually, put my, the pillow I use to, cover my eyes. get sunlight so that I don't have to worry about sunlight hitting my eyes so I can, stay asleep and all that. So anyway, I put that over my face, and I was probably within 10 minutes, I was back asleep. And then I woke up again several hours later. I was like, gosh darn it, why did I have to fall asleep again? So, of course, by the time, I get done streaming and get this video uploaded and all that, at least start the process of uploading it, yada, 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 yada. I will probably be very, very antsy and wanting to do something, and then I'll probably start doing, like, Titan Quest stuff, and then I'll be like, go to sleep, and then, sort of thing. Thing there was, but now I know. I was being silly. I thought, where's my supply shulker box? And I was like, oh, I still have it on me. It didn't go far. My God. It's one of those things where, did I do this with this? Or did I do this with this? Or did I do that with this? And it's like, oh, you didn't do any of those. You did this other thing. Or should I say this other thing? Having the moment. Stuff. Just thinking back to that heist video I posted and how it was, how the YouTuber who made it just, took, that video and the other ones, clips of other heist videos and just, so totally takes most of that stuff out of context, sort of thing. And the first one I saw was one about the Colorado Railroad Museum, and he told me, some of the stuff here, and just some absolute memes, sorts of stuff. I saw the glow moss, whatever that stuff is. For briefest of seconds, Treeberry went iron. Like, no, wait, that's not on. No way, in the name of the gaming gods, is that on? Of course. Oops. Excuse me. Like I said, this is why I'm wanting to, part of the reason why I'm wanting to end stream as soon as we get done with this side gallery is, it's going to make it easier on me to go get some rest. Favorite things to do back in the day when I was doing TQ Gold Edition was, have a character, 30 on, just go stand there, the tomb of what's-his-face, between the two dark obelisks. Have my Ring of Fire and my Storm Surge skills active. Just quickly stand up here and stretch. But have my 30 on, as I said, use those two defensive maneuvers. And if it was one of those days where I was able to do it, and, go out and run a few errands or go do some time-consuming chores or whatever, and basically, let the game run. It would eventually lag out, or start to lag. The frame rate would get horrendous, and if I left it going long enough, and by the time I would get back, it would the sound and the frames would be so utterly desynced, and it would go, it would go. Maybe like one frame every 3 seconds or every 4 seconds, so you go, dur, dur, dur. Meanwhile, you'd hear the skeletons going, horror, horror, horror. And then, it'd hear the Ring of Fire, and then occasionally the of the Storm Surge, and then, things would update. I would get myself to the point to where, I'd go collect up the gold and have to reboot the game. If I left it going long enough, because obviously, I'd want to, do stuff and not have, the game at, one frame every 4 seconds, So, yeah, that was a thing. For me, that was a thing. As, I've noted, that, it's, with Gold Edition, can't do that anymore, because the way they've changed the spawning on the Dark Obelisks for the What's it, skeletons? Ooh, hello. Coal. Gold. Sword ready. Some iron. Knowing in these sorts of areas, I gotta keep handy pickaxe in case of the good stuff showing up. Oh, we're above, what's it right here? Yeah, part of me wishes I could still do that spammy sort of stuff like that at least. And have monsters, you know, wail on my defenses, and then, you know, those defenses go poof. It's nothing. Now suddenly thinking back to Fellowship of the Ring for LOTR. Is that? Oh, that's andesite. For a moment, I thought that andesite was bloody gravel. And so anyway, I'm suddenly thinking back to the. Oh, hello there. Oh, almost fell down. Let's see, do I have any? Yes, I do. Diorite. Let's go ahead and we'll seal diorite up with diorite. And then we will come get the dirt. But, God, what was that LOTR? Gosh darn it. I got so distracted I forgot what I was going to say. I'll probably remember it in 10 minutes. Blanked out, guys. Part of my canopy has decided to completely check out. It says, yeah, I don't want to help. Too far, of course. Iron up there. Let's go ahead here. Ow. definitely gonna head to bed. I'll probably just get the video exported or get the process for exportation started. And save my stuff and get all that done, and then probably head to bed. Finish getting the tree bed ready and all that. Turn my phone there. On. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do a dump stuff into shulker boxes. There was a thing I saw on YouTube today. It was either today Sunday, or yesterday Saturday. I think it was Saturday. It was YouTube has been putting out its ads, and I'm trying to remember. And one of the things I saw was for Gladiator 2. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. It was Senator Garacus in the both the first film and the second film. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Derek Jacobi. That was it. Yeah, Derek Jacobi. He was born 22nd of October, 1938. I knew he was getting up there. He's 86. He'll be 87 this year. But, there's the link to his Wikipedia page. Let's see. Yeah, wasn't sure, but yeah, it's a part where it was so sad for in Gladiator 2. Toward the end of the film, And of course, enough time I feel is more than sufficient time has um, God, my brain just had a total thing. All right, that's okay. Now my brain brought itself back on track. So, Lucius, son of Lucilla, who, of course, is Commodus in the first film, is Commodus' sister. He goes into exile after Commodus was killed because, of course, powerful people would want him to use him as a pawn for their schemings and all that. And then hello over there, white cat. And so he adopts the name Hanno, and eventually ends up in Numidia in northern Africa, sort of in the area of, in parts, Mauritania and Libya. But he gets captured by the general of co-emperors Caracalla and Gaeta, and by a general thereof. And so anyway, just a second. White cat wants out, you silly feline! Sorry about that, but Jacoby reprises his role as Senator Gracchus in Gladiator 2, as I said, and it was toward the end of the film that it's in part of the final act where God, I'm forgetting the name of let's see here, just a second. I gotta pull back up the Wikipedia article. My canopy is blanking out. Denzel Washington. That's who I was trying to think of. Is a former slave and now a gladiator trainer, and he is using Caracalla and Gaeta to further his own goals. He eventually wants to become emperor. But, of course, this ultimately doesn't succeed quite to his liking, of course. But, what happens is that, Gaeta gets, murdered by his mother, Caracalla. And, let's see here. Let me double check that. Make sure I'm not speaking out my butt here. Let's see here. Yeah. Caracal kills Gaeta. Yeah, it's basically Lucilla and Lucius's mother, and of course Gracchus and others who would have stood up to Caracalla, basically get they meet the great end in the Colosseum, and for the entertainment of Caracalla, and of course, that's part of the build-up to Lucius reclaiming his destiny. course, it's revealed that it's in the first film. It's sort of somewhat implied that Maximus was Lucius's father, even though it was, to my knowledge, in actuality, since Maximus is technically a fictional character. That the actual Lucius Verus was Lucius Verus the Younger's actual father. And the elder Lucius Verus the Elder was an important ally of Marcus Aurelius in his reign. I hear you, Skelly. Where the heck you creep? Ah! But it's Lucius takes up his destiny as need be to yourselves there, Zambits. Oops, wrong pick. But Lucius ultimately. Hello, Zambit. I see you, son. Away! Leave me alone. But yeah, it's what's his face's character, Denzel Washington. He did a good job. Did a very good job of being a manipulator. I hear you, Zambit. Oh, hello. There's a better mine shop down there. Looks like I can reach it. Yeah, I could definitely reach it. Let's see here. I'll come back and explore it later. Because I don't want to get too far down this rabbit hole of stuff without being too what's it? Getting too distracted. There we go. Yeah, Denzel Washington, he did a wonderful job. I took on Denzel Washington for I forget the guy's name, but he played Juba in the first film. Took over essentially would have been his role, but of course they created a new character to fit. And yeah, Denzel Washington did a wonderful job. It's one of those there are plenty of actors in Hollywood, that are very good at what they do. Very, very good. I just love it. I know it was in one of the trailers, and it was at some point, as I recall, very early in the film, where what was his? I forget what his character's name was. let's see here. Let me double check. I'm blanking out. Let's see. Marcinus. That was it. So yeah, it was he played Marcinus very well. You know, it's that sort of thing, you know, where you know there can be a role for a particular actor, actress, and they, you know, because of how good whichever for whatever reason that actor, actress is very good. And Denzel Washington, obviously a very good actor. And so that role was definitely for him a very well thought out one. Get myself some iron. Alright. Now we can start to press on. A little bloody gravel. Still need to get Dune Part 2. On disc. Because when I went to see it last year in theaters, or whenever it was, I know they pushed it back due to the writer's strike a while back. Writers and actors strike. Yeah, it was last year. 2024, that is. I never got to see because I had to go and I didn't want to miss the final battle, but obviously I didn't go soon enough. I really wanted to see I'm forgetting the guy's name, but he played Emperor Shaddam. And he says unto Paul Atreides, you know, once Paul reveals who he is, the line is, "Your father was a weak man." The father, in this case, being, of course, Duke Leto Atreides, who gets murdered by Baron Harkonnen in the first film. Yeah, it was a very wonderful thing to have happen. Was, have him say that line, and of course I go, and because I have to go use the little trees room, I miss it. How in the heck did I miss that iron? Redstone! Redstone. Screw that. Screw the bloody gravel. Yeah, in reality, I know that Caracalla, to my recollection, Caracalla was, in actuality, kind of off his cracker, shall we say? Why can't I hear you? I will let you in just a moment. You frickin' attention meter. Look at all the iron. Look at all the iron. I've got lots of iron. And dirt too. Look at that. Most of 3 stacks. Oops. I forgot to put out. Kaboom. And I didn't put the iron away. Department of Death. Alright. Just a sec, guys. I gotta let White Cat back in. Silly white cat, you sir are indeed a real pretty butt. What you want? I tried to let you under the blankets and you didn't say you want under. Oh, now you want under, is it? Is that it, white cat? You silly fiendish feline. Now I gotta come back over and attend to you. I tell you guys, white cat, out of all the cats either me or the tree family have owned, white cat has definitely been the most dog-like. That is to say, he has a dog-like personality. He's very social for a cat. I mean, some of the cats my family's had, we've had a degree of sociability in them, but he has been the most social. I think out of all the cats the tree family has owned over the years. And it's just, at times it just vexes me is why he is such a freaking attention needer. Oops. Well, I actually need that. Oh, iron! 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 Oh yeah, going back to Marcinus, it's like I said in Gladiator 2, I said it's very early on in the film. It's after Lucius as Hanno, who in his identity as Hanno, is been captured by the Romans, and Marcinus says unto Lucius, "You will be my instrument." Of course, for him, Marcinus trying to raise himself into the purple. That is to say, assuming the throne. Of course, initially we think, it's the not just the emperors, but also I forget the general's name, but we think it's the general that captured Hanno Lucilius in North Africa. That is going to be the traitor and all that, and he does betray the emperors. It turns out he is tired of wasting lives just to satisfy Caracalla and Gaeta's lust for waste. And I could see where he's coming from in that regard. I see his end, and there's an Enderman. Let's quickly go get ourselves an ender pearl, or 2 or 3. At least we got 1 ender pearl. It's one of the more interesting lines that Marcinus has is, you know, you will be my instrument. Let's see here. It's a whole little flooded thing. Let's not go all the way down into the depths of that ravine. But, yeah, it's, you know, one of these things, you know, as Marcinus, you know, has seen his opportunity for power and his greed for it consumes him, so much so that Lucilius is able, of course, at the end of the film, when he's surrounded by the Praetorian Guard and the army of General What's-His-Face, manages to say, you know, I am Lucius Verus, the real Lucius Verus, heir to the throne, son of Lucilla, daughter of Marcus Aurelius. I almost had a brain fart on his name. And you know, I am going to set Rome on the right path, return Rome to the right path. Who will aid me? And eventually both the Praetorians and the assembled army give him their ovation and say, we will support you. I wish they'd gotten What's-His-Face who played Juba back on the film, but I remember looking it up, and unfortunately one of the many problems was that he had other commitments, so it's kind of sad. Oh, hello. I hear you, Skelly, wherever the heck it is you are. Ow! Hello! What I said. I just... There's... Oh my God! Doggy! Yeah, literally sending the interior of this mountain just to find where we need to go. Somewhere up here, ridiculously high. Look at this, we've reached the surface. Look at this. Look at this. We are at Z95, or Z. I've sort of being exposed to Brits and those who say Z. We're at Z95, and we're literally more than 60 blocks up. Lord knows how far away from base. We're literally high up in our mountain. Lord, there's iron. Take the iron, definitely. Very high up in our mountain, and now I gotta go all the way back down. Alright, guys. Time to prepare for some owies. Ow. I hear you there, Spooter. And I just saw a creeper. coming apocalypse, guys. Hello, spider. Spooter. Go bye-bye, son. Oh, there's another water source right there. Hello, dog. That's new. I've never seen him do that before. Ow. Ow. At least there's one benefit having tried to do all this exploration. Get myself a ton of coal. And some iron. Always do need the iron. Come on, daddy. Finally. Praying that this thing will end and no. It's not gonna end anytime soon, so I hear you, Zambit. Give me my coal, son! My coal. If you want to be naughty, go get your own coal. Oops. Oops. Alright. Finally got that part done. Let's go ahead and get back to the main mine shaft here. I'll call the stream. Like I said, I'm getting tired. Break here real quickly. Swap some stuff around. So let's do this first. Excuse me, both times, but both felt good. Time for steak. Steak. And more iron. More iron. We'll just tap into the root we already got here. I had enough dividends from my investments to live off of, I would obviously, be able to spend a lot more time as a content creator. Of course, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Iron. Give me iron. I will take iron all day and all night. More iron! All I was wanting was to get just a little bit more cobblestone so I could balance the stuff I got going into the system here. I'm having to do more mining just to be able to get the stuff wrapped up that I want to do, guys. If that's not ironic, I don't know what is. Let's go a little bit farther. Should be good enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 22. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20. Even more iron. Since we're able to do that. Three, 1, 2, 3. Good. We've got sufficient quantity of cobble, so I don't have to worry about having to reset any stuff or hold on to stuff to hold on to anything to be able to put in the system. So. Oops, did not want that, that's for sure. go and get all this stuff here sorted off cam. Let's see here. Boop. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead here. We'll head out on a raid, guys. So as that I can go ahead and get some rest. I am feeling slowly but surely starting to feel far more lethargic. So that is why we will go ahead and do a raid time. So if you're watching here on Twitch at twitch.tv/OsageOrange, please remember to go ahead and hit that follow button. If you're watching over on the YouTubes, over at youtube.com/OsageOrangeGaming, please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really does help. I found for us a raid target, somebody I haven't been able to say hi to in a while, so I'm going to go say hi to the Game Fox over at twitch.tv/thegamefoxtv. So we're going to select the Tree Grove as arrived to bring you Shaded War, currently playing the Darkest Dungeon. So hope to join you guys later today, Monday, for another episode of Titan Quest: The Loot Grind, Titan Quest Season 3. I was getting my stuff mixed up. As well as Modified Time on Thursday. Like I said, I got IRL to deal with, and so hopefully I'll be able to do that. Maybe postpone it till Friday. We'll see how things go. Saturday, City Building Saturdays, City Skylines. Next Sunday will be our Bookmarker episode of Midwestern Minecraft Mining Livestreams for the time being. So, let's go ahead here. Let's get this raid party started. As appreciates everybody who's come out, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.